Cairo.
Nice to meet you, man. So, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I am 11.
Nice. So that's sixth grade?
That's fifth grade.
You're
Going into fifth.
going into fifth grade. Nice, nice. Okay. So, what do you know about the term mental health?
Um, hmm,
You know, not too much, not too much. Okay. Well, I mean, it's that's okay because you're young, but I just want to give you a little background. That's basically how you're feeling mentally.
Mhm.
So basically, you got physical health. If you break a bone, that means you're not as physically healthy as you could be. But like if you're not right mentally, you're feeling down or feeling sad sometimes. That's okay, but it just means you're not right mentally. Um, do you and your friends ever talk about mental health?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Interesting. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's really important. That's another way people like get mentally healthy is they talk to people about it. It's a good way to kind of make sure you're good and make sure your friends are good too. So, from what I just told you about mental health, how important do you think it is?
A lot.
Really important. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man. Thank you. All right. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. So, we'll start with telling the camera what your name is.
My name is Christopher Walker.
All right. Thank you, Chris. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Okay. So, born in 2002? Right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, basically just overview. This is an interview about mental health and like going through different age groups, different generations, and seeing how the conversation has evolved. So, start off with, what do you know about mental health?
I know that it can be a good thing or a bad thing, and a lot of stuff that you go through life, from being a baby to an adult, has a lot of impact on who you become and how successful you become in the future.
Interesting. Okay, thank you for that. So, in terms of mental health, how is the conversation within your friend group?
I have a good aura with my friend group, and our mental healths are all pretty stable from what I know, and it's usually pretty good conversation. We don't really bring each other down, and we know if someone's going through something, and we always have they can talk to us, and they have a shoulder to lean on.
Nice, yeah, I agree with that. So, being 19, you're in college?
Yeah.
Freshman year?
Going to my sophomore.
Going to your sophomore? Okay, cool. So, at your college specifically, has there, what school do you go to?
I go to Mississippi State.
Okay, yeah, so big state school. So, do they kind of talk to you guys about that? Like, do they offer like aid or anything?
You can talk to your counselor or like one of the people in the housing office if you have like issues, but they don't really have like a class for it. It's not really like they know if you're going through something. It's just more kind of on you to reach out to them.
Okay, so is there anything you would change about that?
Well, like you said before, it had just building yourself with a good group of friends that you can count on, and you can still call your parents, text them. They'll always be there for you, and kind of find that one counselor that just try and go to one counselor so you can build a relationship with them. Don't go to multiple, because then they're not gonna really get to know you and get to know your personal struggles.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, appreciate that. So, how important do you think mental health is specifically to Black people?
I think is definitely more significant to us, especially with everything going on, police brutality and just being Black in general in a white country is kind of rough. And you always, we have this stereotype on us that we're just not necessarily bad people, but people are always watching us compared to other races. So it's just more of a, we want to always try to have a good, positive attitude.
All right, yeah, thank you for that. All right, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Happy Friday.
Yes, indeed. So if you don't mind me asking, what is your name?
My name is Veronica Carter.
Okay, and also, how old are you?
I am 51 years old.
Okay. So, what do you know about mental health?
Mental health. I know it's important to have mental health, to recognize your mental health issues are positive or negative.
So within your friend group, you know, you guys are all within the same age range. What is the conversation like between you all about mental health?
We talk about how mental health is talking about how you're feeling. You know, whether you're happy or you're sad. So you just need to let it out. And we always talk about exercise to help our mental health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a connection between physical health and mental health as well.
Yes.
So specifically for African Americans, do you think that we are getting better? Like when you were younger, how was there a conversation or?
I think the conversation around mental health has improved because when I was growing up, we didn't talk about mental health. We didn't talk about it at all. And I think another part of where it's gotten so much better is after the pandemic, how everything is now, you can do virtual appointments because a lot of people, they had access to mental health, but they didn't have the opportunity to get there, you know, so it was a time factor. So I think it's been much improvement on that end.
So are you satisfied with with the state of mental health and how it relates specifically to African Americans?
No, there are a lot of African Americans who don't have the funds to get mental health. So I think we need to bridge that gap to get, everybody should have free mental health,
Support,
yes. Mm-hmm.
So based on what you said, you say mental health is pretty important to like somebody's overall being.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think age has anything to play with that? Like, is mental health more important for certain age groups? Because you could say it's important for all people of all ages, but like, would you focus in on mental health for a certain age group or?
When you think about it, if you can reach, if you can make mental health an importance in elementary education, then it would carry on with them throughout their entire life, as opposed to when they are 50 years old and trying to go and talk to a therapist. Sometimes it's like they don't want to, just because of their age and just the taboo of it. But if you reduce that taboo starting early, then I think it would help.
Well, thank you for this.
You're welcome.